Hello everybody, Multiman37 back here with another review, this time a Throwback Thursday review of the deluxe Go Buster Vehicle Series CB01 Go Buster Ace from Tokumei Sentai Go Busters, and I'm coming at you with yet another Throwback Thursday review. You're probably wondering why I do have the roleplay toys for Go Busters. A little bit of them, but most of them need to be replaced because that was when I was in a time where I was really destructive. So I need to get most of those things replaced, especially my morphin brace. But when I do, I will review those. So this is the vehicle that Go Buster or that Red Buster uses in the series when the enemy Megazords appear. I haven't watched. I watched a few episodes of the series, but I haven't watched all of it, so I might consider watching all of it. Who knows? So let's take a look at the box, and then the little Buddy Roid figure it comes with, and then CB01. So here we have the box for Go Buster Ace. You got Go Buster Ace right there. You got Red Buster and Cheetah Nick. Tells you that it comes with Cheetah Nick, and then the other three forms that it has, which is the Alone Vehicle Mode, Let's Riding, and Cheetah Mode. On this side, it shows you all four modes again. This side has combinations into Go Bustero. Bottom, it has a picture of Go Buster Ace with Cheetah Nick and Red Buster. This box is dusty too. I should have dusted it. Bottom, pretty much the same thing, and also shows you how the Buddy Roid transforms as well. And on the back is, of course, everything you're gonna do with this thing. So yeah. So the included Buddy Roid figure, there have only been 3 Buddy Roid figures. There aren't really gimmick figures per se, but they do interact with the DX toys, the DX Robos. Here we have Cheetah Nick. Now, Cheetah Nick in the series is the Buddy Roid partner of Hiromu, who is Red Buster, and basically he can also become a motorcycle. Obviously, this version does not allow that to happen, unfortunately. So what you see is what you get. You got kind of like the big old cheetah head sticking out his back. The only real posability it has in his legs, and of course, when you flip up his legs forward and click that together, you have the cheetah head, which does open and close, but we'll get to that later. And he can't really balance on his own with that thing upright. It always has to be downward. I do like the little details that they put into it. They may not seem like much, but it's nice. If you want like something really extravagant, you should probably get the Figure Arts version of Cheetah Nick. That one I think would be up your alley. So yeah, with that out of the way, we can take a look at CB01. Now, CB01 actually stands for Cheetah Buggy 01. This is actually based on a sports car, and it looks really, really cool. This actually looks really cool. This is my favorite of the Buster Vehicle series. Just overall, very nice. Got metallic red paint for the windshield right up here. Then you also got like black plastic, some silver paint, some gold, and some white, which is very nice. And then you also got the spoiler back here, which is made of PVC. It does have 4 wheels on each side, so it can roll. It can actually roll really smoothly. And I just love the look of this car. This is one badass car. Like, if I had a car, I'd want this to be my car. Naturally, I don't have a car because I don't have my driver's license, but whatever. There are also 2 buttons up here, which will be used later for its formations. Now, it cannot be driven like this. The way it's supposed to be driven is by attaching a Buddy Roid. So you flip up the legs, and the cheetah head, and then you open up this compartment, which I guess could also be the engine. Stick it in here, close it up. Now we have it in Let's Riding mode. Now it can go really fast because it's got a cheetah head. Rawr. The cheetah head is a little bit odd. I would have preferred if the cheetah head went a little bit further back into the body so that it could still keep the sleek look, because it kind of just doesn't look quite as sleek anymore. But it's okay. It's not terrible. It is show accurate. Like, this is what happens. This is how he drives it, so can't really complain too much there. Now, his next mode is his Buster Animal mode, which actually makes good use of the cheetah head. It makes it look a little bit more better with that thing on. So, take it, flip all these 4 compartments down, and then for the back legs, you flip these out, and then flip out the little legs. Front legs are just as simple as flipping them out, and then for his tail, take this section, push it out, flip it up, and point it down, and here we have him in Buster Animal mode, where he takes the form of a cheetah. Now this actually sleeked it down a little, which I do like. However, it's kind of got these 2 tumors sticking out the back, which that's interesting, I guess. We got a Go Busters logo right here, which is kind of like a pair of sunglasses making a check mark with the letters G and B. Now, you'll notice there is a Go Busters logo right here, but it's been replaced by a gold painted area. I really don't like that. For whatever reason, whenever there was a Go Busters logo on their mechas, on one side, it would be completely unmirrored on the other. I wish it was both sides have the logos, because this is kind of just an excuse not to put anything there. It really is. It's a minor nitpick, but it just bugs me. Now, posability, of course, the mouth does open, and you could kind of get him in a running pose. Not really, because that's about as much movement as the legs get. You can kind of have him do this. Why would you want to do that? I don't know. Of course, I dropped the camera. That did not mean to happen. So anyway, and of course, you kind of get like this tail back here, which doesn't really do much. You can kind of make it look like he's got a laser tail that just came out. Oh well. It's all up to you, really. All left to do now is switch them into Go Buster Ace. So to do that, flip the legs back in and close them back into car mode like you would normally. But instead of putting the spoiler back, we're leaving it like that and take off the head. But we're going to leave it like this. Flip that out forward. Take these 2 buttons and lift down the legs. There's that. Take these sections, which will become the arms, snap them in place. Give them forward. You got a Go Busters logo here and here also. So flip this over. This will become the sword. Take Cheetah Nick and stick him into the chest cavity. I need another box because this thing's slightly taller. Actually, I don't need it to be that tall. I just need it to be that tall. That is blinding. Okay. There we go. That's nice. That's nice. And then to finish it off, flip up this horn and fold in the sunglasses. And here we have Go Buster Ace. Pretty neat little robot. This kind of reminds me of the Thunder Megazord, aka Ryuseo, how the Red Ranger's personal mech can become its own fighting robot while the other mechs were on their own. And then they can all come together and basically the transformations for... Spoiler alert, the transformations for the Go Buster vehicles are the same as the Die Ranger combinations, like Dyreno, how it was basically armor getting put onto another thing. Which I do like that. It is. Plus, Thunder Megazord's also my favorite, which, by the way, the Legacy version just came out, and I really want that. So, yeah. Posability, you don't really get much posability in the legs. You could kind of have it kick out by hitting the button, but it doesn't really do much for you. Most of the posability is in the arms, which is kind of cool, because this came out in 2012, by the way. You got arm posability all the way around. We already know that. And then you get inward and outward movement, which was kind of far. Elbow bending. The arm turns side to side, which it has a lot of dynamic arm posability, so you can actually get him into some really dynamic poses. Unfortunately, the head does not rotate, but yeah, you can get the gist of it. You can kind of have him doing something like he's getting ready to strike you, even though that kind of looks funky. Yeah, that's a little bit better. The sword is actually on a ball joint, and this hand is the only one that can hold a weapon. This hand is always open, so it's not really going to hold anything. So. And again, you have another Go Busters logo right here, but, you know, there's a little circle cut there so that it can actually fit. And then they purposely kind of just put this, made this, they didn't really put a rounded area to even print one. And here's another part that bugs me. There's also a Go Busters logo here and here. And for whatever reason, even though there's no obstruction for them not to put one in there, they didn't put one in there. Which, that's just lazy. I would have liked it if the logos were mirrored, but that's kind of just a personal complaint of mine. In the show, like these will become the connection joints for most of the transformations and combinations that this thing has. In the show, these would also double as rocket missile launchers, which is actually pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty much it. Go Buster Ace is actually pretty cool, and we haven't seen a robot like him in forever, actually, because it's been like from, what was it, 1994, I think, 1993, no, it was 1993. Either way, from like 93, 94 to 2012, they brought something like that back. You know, that's actually unexpected because, you know, Die Ranger was kind of unique, and it was nice that they brought something similar to Die Ranger back, which that is actually pretty darn cool. So I will see you guys. So anyway, before I hang out, this is actually pretty worth it. Definitely get it if you can. I'm not sure if you could find it. I found this a long time ago on Toy Arena. They might still have some Go Buster stuff in stock, because that was, like, back in the day, at least for me, that was the go-to stuff for Go Buster stuff. You can still check their website. I'm not sure if there's anything there, but might as well give it a chance. So I will see you guys later. Take care. It's time for Buster. Whoosh.